the first learning was around comfort zone, right? Now it's not easy to let go of a comfortable, cushy job or a fixed salary. Uh, but it is also true that growth does not happen when you are in a comfort zone. Now, it may sound cliched, but it is true, right? So, whatever is making you comfortable, safe, and secure is actually holding you back as well. So, only when you push yourself, when you challenge yourself, is when you can create new possibilities for yourself and people around you. The second learning I had was the importance of taking breaks. And I'm not talking about breaks between work or a small family vacation, right? I'm talking about deliberate, intentional breaks which you take in your life to just pause and reflect. You know, what's happening in your life? Take a holistic view. Where have you come? Where do you want to go? What have been your learnings really? So just look at life and zoom out really, right? A lot of time we don't do that. We are just running around non-stop. We are jumping from one career to another without really realizing that what is that we truly want. So I think it is very important for you to take such breaks. Could be a few days, few weeks, even few months really, right? To reflect. You don't just need those breaks, you actually deserve those breaks because all of you are working so hard really, right? So don't underestimate the importance of taking breaks. The third learning I had was around experience and how experience itself can become a baggage for you, right? So being a captain was a very nice and prestigious rank to hold, a nice title to have. Then when I moved into corporate, senior vice president was also a very fancy title to hold. But you cannot carry these titles lifelong, right? When you want to do something new, when you want to venture out, you have to let go of these roles and ranks and titles, and that's again not easy, right? But if you carry your experience all along, that at some point it will become your baggage, right? So make sure that you use your experience, you leverage your experience to the extent required, but anything which is not relevant, you let it go, right? So make sure you are leveraging your experience but not making it your baggage, because once it becomes your baggage, it stops your ability to learn new things. The fourth learning I had was very interesting, was around the need to take risks despite knowing the odds, right? A lot of times we don't take risk in life because we are afraid of consequences. We don't know the outcome, right? We want safety, we want surety, we want guarantees. But what is interesting is that there's nothing in life which is guaranteed really, right? But still we somehow want that if I want to change, somebody should give me a guarantee that this will work out for me. And this is a very circular argument, right? You don't know the outcome, you want somebody to guarantee the outcome, but the paradox is that unless you go and try something new, you will not know the outcome, right? So be ready to take risks in life. Now, depending on your risk appetite, it could be a small step, it could be a major step, does not really matter, but don't hold yourself back just because you're afraid of taking risk. The next learning I had in life was around our inability to take decisions, right? A lot of us don't take decisions in life, right? So we are either afraid of the consequences, or we are afraid of taking the accountability of those decisions, right? So always remember, no decision is ever good or bad, right? You take decisions based on the best information you have at that point in time. Now, some decisions may work in your favor, some may not work, and that's okay. Like, you learn from them and you move on. But make sure you do take decisions. You don't hold your life to ransom just because you are not able to take decisions in life, right? So take decisions, learn from them, and most importantly, honor them, hold yourself accountable, own your decisions, right? Along with decision also comes action, right? A lot of times you are not ready to take action, right? You read self-help books, you listen to a motivational podcast, you watch nice videos, and you don't do anything about it. So your life does not really change, right? So it is very, very important for you to take action. And I always say that imperfect action is much better than a perfect plan without any action, right? And a lot of you are actually just waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the right time, waiting for the right circumstances in your life, waiting for your kids to settle down, waiting for enough money in your bank account, and that is never going to happen, unfortunately. Life will keep on throwing you surprises. So there is never a right or a wrong time, right? And I always say that there is never a wrong time to do the right thing. And the final point I want to say is linked to action and decision is also your ability to dream big, dream bold. A lot of times we don't dream big enough, right? Sometimes we limit our ability to think big just because we think whether we will be able to do it or not. So we link our abilities and dreams together, and that's why sometimes what we dream and vision is just too small and limiting, right? So I invite all of you to go back and dream big, dream bold. What sort of life you want to create, right? What sort of career you want? What sort of relationship you want? What sort of health you want? What sort of wealth you want? Dream big, dream bold, and then take some action about it. So there are people who don't dream big enough. Sometimes people may dream, but they are not taking any action, and hence the dream just remains a dream, right? So dream big enough, take decision, take actions. So these are some of the key learnings I had throughout my career and life journey. I hope you find it useful. And if at all you found any one or more point useful, I invite all of you to go back and apply some of it in your life from today itself. Don't wait for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. From today itself, think what is that one thing I can start doing differently based on whatever you just heard, so that you can make a change in your life.